get up on his forehand and get those waves that just hug across the reef here on Ann Street Reef. And worked for him in the last semi-final. He pipped Mr. Levi Frangos, who was he's been on fire all day as well.
Yeah. I was just speaking to Levi before, and he was saying that's one of his best results.
Yeah.
And, which is great. And
yeah, well, he's done it. He had a pretty good year, and he had a similar thing happen to him at the Queensland Titles. He made the final there. And I remember Mr. Justin Kirkpatrick managed to, on the dying moments, pipped him on that. And then here we are at the Lindsay Connolly, and we've just seen Chris Clarkson do the same thing, pip him on the dying moments. And I've had it happen to me a few times, as we see Gary. Nice little cutty there. And spinning like a top there. I don't know how he managed to do that. That's pretty skillful, being able to spin like that on that wave and make it look so good.
Yeah, he's definitely got them reverses dialed in.
As you
that's
know,
for sure.
As you know yourself, when you're out there in a final and you're scratching around for waves and it's been a big day, being able to pull those spins off looking so smooth like that's a pretty good talent, I reckon.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking to Clarkie before, he surfed from all the way from round one, so I think Clarkie surfed about 4 times today, so he's nearly spent, so to speak. And yeah, but that's how it all panned out for Clarkie here today. But nonetheless, he's in the final, and good on him.
Yeah, as we just see that wind pick up on cue. Blue, we've got a little flag here that signifies the heat, and whenever the wind starts to pick up a few notches, the flag goes flying, and this wind, unfortunately for the final here, is just notched up a couple of pegs, so not the most ideal conditions, but as you said, these guys are not so much veterans, but they're seasoned competitors, and they can make things look good that some of the people around the place would be happy just to even think about doing in these conditions.
There's a surfer up here, and no. Clarkie might have a look at this one on the left.
He's hoping to get this little insider he's been looking for, but Ann Street Reef likes a high tide, but as we see...
watch out there, Nels.
Yeah, as we're talking about the flag, the flag's almost took out one of our cameramen then.
Yeah, can't be taking him out.
No.
He's done a great job all day, and another big shout out to Nelson and Michael and from the Absolute Streaming. Absolute tremendous job.
Yeah.
If you haven't got them on board, get them on board, guys. It's just a no-brainer. I rave on about it all day, but I mean, it just makes sense. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say. And get them on board, Absolute Streaming, guys. Look them up, and they do an awesome job.
Just go grab a... just pop out for a minute, Stevie, while I go grab another microphone. I'll be back in a tick.
No worries, mate. So we have got Gary Thatcher on a single wave with a 6.17. And Clarkie yet to open his account. So...
Okay, a quick update for the heat in the water. As I come back from a quick talk to the crowds on the beach here, we just see Gary Thatcher tear that thing apart.
Oh, he went to town on that one on his backhand, and 3 solid whips on his backhand there, Lloydie, and I dare say that's going to come into into play. It dropped to 7.5 for that one. So that's his best score so far.
Yeah, he's
7.5 for that last one for the surfer in pink, Gary Thatcher. Currently out in first with a 13.67.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the hard guys to beat in this one. You know, go back to back's big, but to go 3 in a row, he's definitely not holding back on getting his name on that shield every year.
Oh, that's for sure. And yeah, he's a great guy, Gazza. I love him, and got, like I said before, got heaps of time for Gaz, and he's just a humble guy, legend of the sport, like DropKnee. Won every contest around here, and in Australia. And great to see him on the world tour, mixing it up with the boys over there. And if you're watching, big shout out to Aloha's, and whatevers, and to my friend Sammy Morantino over there.
Yeah, all the boys.
Jacob Romero, how are you going, boys?
Even Wonton gave us a shout out for the comp as well. So if you're tuned in, mate, aloha as well.
Absolutely, mate. So great to have the boys in there.
See one of the contestants here. It looks like Mr. Chris, looking to see if he can get his name on the board.
Oh, just comes unstuck there. So unfortunately, but nonetheless, here goes Gary on the right.
Oh, look at him flying on this thing.
Oh, nice
boom.
little snap.
Another one.
Nice snap again. So definitely picking off some good ones there, Gazza, and another nice little wave there from the surfer in pink, Gary Thatcher.
Yeah, he got a 7.5 for that backhand wave. I knew it was a good one. I was looking forward to see what the judges are going to drop for that one.
Yep. It's been another awesome event, Lloydie. I love it. And, it's all the time and effort that we put involved. It's all worth it for today, isn't it?
Oh,
I mean, you know, to be able to get down here for the boys and put this together.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Not who wins, who loses. Celebrate the life of Lindsay. You know, if you win, that's good, whatever. But I mean, you know, today's all about celebrating that, and you know, going and have a few drinks tonight.
Yeah. Oh, everyone sort of says when they get to the Prezos, oh, but yeah, we all had a bit of fun. But I'll tell you what, when they're out of the water, they got their game faces on. They're all mates at, you know, at the Prezos, but you see them looking at each other, especially when the Thatcher brothers went up against each other. I went into the contestants area over there before. They went out there, and man, they were going into battle, so to speak.
Oh, it's great. It's great. That was awesome to see the two brothers, and great to see Benny down here having a crack in that as well. So it's you know,
that was his first contest he'd ever been in as well.
Wow. And he's made the semi-finals. That's
semi-finals
against his brother.
Yeah.
2-time, 3-time winner or whatever it is. But I mean, at the moment we've got Gary out in front with a 7.5 and a 6.57, and Clarkie on his single score with a 3.07.
Yep.
So Clarkie's still in a combination land.
He is at the moment. He needs to get his combos going to get out of combo land.
Absolutely.
Okay, 14 minutes remaining for the riders in the water. At the moment we've got Gary out in front. We've got a 7.5 and a 6.5. Chris, he's got the one wave on the board at the moment, which is a 3-pointer. So you're currently in combo land and need to get a couple of scores to move on up into the top position. But there's plenty of time.
Yes.
A bit of a shout out there to the crew on the beach and the competitors in the water.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain it's all fairly clear out there, even though we've had a pretty big onshore kick in now. I can see that tide's come right up,
Hasn't it?
This morning you could almost walk out to where the competitors were. It was so low. And now there's plenty of water over the reef there. There's not much showing anymore.
No, that's it. So the boys definitely making the most of it though.
Yeah.
Especially Gary. He's dropped a 7.5 and a 6.57. And out in a commanding lead here. And he's got surfer in yellow, Chris Clarkson in combo land. And Clarkie on a single wave with a 3.07. So still 13 minutes to go. Still plenty of time for Clarkie to notch up a couple more scores. And let's see what he can do here. He's having a little look.
Yep.
He's like one of these little runners that he's been going to town on.
Yeah.
He's a little forward. Unfortunately, coming unstuck.
No, he's been on point with those waves all day, but tide's just sort of come in and it hasn't done the best for the reef today. It's really come up real quick.
I did have a chat to Clarkie before, Lloydie, and it was his 4th or 5th surf, and he's quite spent.
Yeah, because I think Clarkie come from almost the first heat of the day, and it might have been one of the first few heats of the day, and I think he from memory he might have got. I don't think he went through the repecharges, but he's surfed about 4 or 5 times to get to where he is, whereas Gary managed to take the easy way to get there because he was seeded through to round 3, so he bypassed about the first 3 or 4 heats. So he's got a bit more fuel in the tank, I think, whereas, as you said, poor old Clarkie from Clarkie's Auto Tune might have to go in for a bit of a tune-up after this.
Absolutely, you might have to go and get it, put, some more oil in the tank or something. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but to be able to surf 3 or 4 times, 4 times. I know when I surf in the contest, in our club rounds and that, you surf 3 times, I'm done.
That's right. Yeah. We'll generally do a prone heat and a DropKnee heat, and as you said, you can be surfing 4 or 5 times, and you get to the end of the day and you're hoping you won the event so you can get carried up the beach in the chair because you can't walk anymore.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I mean, that's
the victory lap is getting carried up the beach as a chair, so that's probably the reason why they started that.
Yeah.
The guys that make it to the final and win get carried up the beach and on people's shoulders, and it's probably because the poor contestants have had a pretty big day and they need to be carried off the beach, and that's what we're looking at today. They're going to be waiting on the beach here for a bit of a chair lift, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's still 10 minutes on the clock there, Lloyd, and still Clarkie in the combo land. Is he? I think so.
I think Clarkie needs a combo to move out of it, so he needs a 14.8 to move.
Here we go, the surfer in red again. Gary Thatcher, boom,
bang.
Nice little reverse. He throws them around as quick as.
God, he's literally looks like he's just having a walk in the park when he's doing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, welcome back, Lloydie.
Yeah, welcome back, Stevie. That's Stevie Mayer and Lloyd Llewellyn coming to you for the last, we're down to underneath the last 10 minutes in this heat. Fortunately, the conditions have gone a little bit onshore. Tide's got up. The guys are tired, but we've got plenty of action in the water as we see Gary on his backhand. Oh, wham. Wham again. And then a little spin and another wham. Wow. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
He's definitely taken that one to town right in front of Chris's face there. It was a nice little crack to start, and then another couple of cracks in the forward.
That's right. The guys in the live stream will be watching the replay of that. We'll be seeing that one play out.
It's just great to see. Another beautiful day and a great day all round, really, Lloydie. I mean, just, you know, great event again. I love running this event with yourself, you know.
Yeah.
We put a lot of time and effort into it, and this is the reasons why, you know.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see, the conditions don't look great, but
here we go. Here's a nice little one here. Boom.
Bang.
Oh, gives Gazza a bit of a spray there.
He's like, don't start celebrating yet, Gazza. I've still got some more in the tank.
That's right.
Take this.
But
Gazza will be, you know, these guys have a bit of fun when they hit the final. They put their game masks on, but I reckon Gazza would have had a bit of a cheer when Chris was doing that in his face.
Definitely, mate.
You'd have been giving him a few hoots, I reckon. As per the other way round, I reckon Chris would have been watching Gazza's last wave as he literally tore that thing into pieces. He would have been hooting.
Feathers in the water, you've got just 7 minutes remaining. 7 minutes.
So Gazza's still out in the lead there with his combined score of 14, and Chris is waiting for the scores to drop from that last one. Oh, he's got a 4.2. So not enough to move up the ladder, but he improved on that that last wave, so he'll be happy with that.
Oh, for sure. He's having a little sniff over here, no?
They kind of look pretty nice, those little waves there that he paddles for. It's got the afternoon sun on it. Almost looks a little bit, you know, like they've helped holding up a bit more.
Absolutely.
I think
them little lefts have been running all day, haven't they? I mean, the boys have been going to town on them, some of them, and you know, it's paid dividends for him last time in the semi-finals, and unfortunately, he's hasn't been able to find one here, and that's what I was saying before, the luck of the ocean.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, some work, some don't, whatever, you know, and you know, unfortunately, he hasn't been able to snag one of them ones today, but you know, in still 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And Gary out with a commanding lead on a 14.53.
Oh, he's just...
And it's Clarkie on a 7.3, so...
Yeah, well, that backhand wave for Gazza's just increased the lead even more. He's gone into a... Well, mate, he's got two 7-pointers, 7.5 and a 7 on the board now, so... Clarkie, auto care. He's went into the final feeling a little bit tired and needing a grease and oil change, but he's managed to pull out some bloody good manoeuvres there.
That's a good one, Lloyd. You always got some. You got some good calls, mate. Your grease and oil change there from from Clarkie's auto cares.
I think Clarkie will. I think a few people, you know, will be needing to go home and shower off and get ready for Black Flag Brewery presentations tonight.
I can't wait. I love it out there. It's what we went out there yesterday, and it's going to be an awesome night out there, and have a few lagers with all the boys, and boys take away the winner, takes away some good chunk tonight.
Yeah.
And so
it looks like it's coming down to the wire. Clarkie's still in combo land, so unless a few things change, it's going to be the man himself, not only going back to back, but taking the triple header, Mr. Gary Thatcher.
Just one lining up here for Gaz. It's a little stoosh.
Boom.
Nice little snap there.
Wow. Makes it look too easy, doesn't he?
He does.
Like, you know, these waves, just to get up in the drop knee position, for a lot of people is like, cool, I got up drop knee today in these conditions, but see the likes of Gary and Chris get up and throw 'em buckets.
Oh, absolutely. Gaz has been doing it for a long time, and seasoned campaigner and
3 minutes remaining, guys. 3 minutes.
Full-on comp rat. I love it. He loves this contest, doesn't he? I mean, he puts that jersey on and he's gone. He's got right. That's it.
Yeah, well,
destroyers.
as you said, he's warming up for the Maldives. He's off there to go in the drop knee, but whispers are he's actually going to go in the prone event while he's there.
Yeah, he said that before. That's awesome.
So he might come back known as prone Gazza.
Prone Gazza.
Instead of drop knee Gazza.
Wow, there you go.
But time will tell.
As it will, yep.
This is a good little warm-up for him. Get a little bit more practice in these sort of testing conditions for the final, and pack his bags and get a little bit of a winner's check if things stay the same, and that'll help him towards his adventures over into the Maldives.
Oh, absolutely. And as the boys, I think, shake hands, I think Guz's, Chris's
2 minutes. 2 minutes left on the clock.
Pretty much taken defeat here.
Yeah. As we see. I think they were already doing the victory lap out there then for Gazza, and Clarkie was already bowing down to the King of Ann Street this afternoon, and the King of the Lindsay Connolly Memorial as well. We've had Ducky take it out 1 year in nice conditions. We had Curtis Parter take it out, one of the first ones ever, and then we've sort of haven't been able to get Gary's name off the winning podium or off the Perpetual Shield, which the guys will probably, you can see over here, but the guys will probably head down and present that to Gazza.
Absolutely.
Well, he'll come up here and hold it, one or the other.
Good on him, and stoked for Gaz, and hope he does well over there in the Maldives, and yeah, which he should.
All right, competitors, 1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
Okay, we just heard the beach commentator say 1 minute's left in the heat, so we'd like to thank all the sponsors this year. Convict Bodyboarding is the presenting sponsor, and Inverted Bodyboarding, Black Flag Brewery, all Antica. Timmy Oliver's been on the camera all day, and thanks to the team from Absolute Streaming, and Calandra RSL for chipping in a little bit to help out for the streaming as well. So if you're in the game, or you get a bit peckish, or you need some new gear, look up the sponsors, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you out.
Oh, absolutely. Congratulations goes out to Gary Thatcher, winner of 2023, Lindsay Connolly DK Pro. Good on you, Gazza.
Okay, that signifies the end of the day, and Gary Thatcher takes out the 2023 Lindsay Connolly Memorial with Chris Clausen in second place. Congratulations, guys.
Awesome. So,
All right.
another great victory there for the surfer in pink, Gary Thatcher. Congratulations, mate. And I'll be going to have a few beers with him tonight.
Yeah.
And as you will, Lordy.
You sure will.
And I'd like to say thank you once again to the guys from Absolute Streaming. Thank you for coming up and joining us here for the Lindsay Connolly DK Pro 2023. Is proudly sponsored by Convict as our major sponsor, and Inverted, all Antica, Tim Oliver Photography, and
Good mates at Black Flag
Black
who we're
Flag.
going to be venturing out to see. They've had the event on one of the tellies there streaming today, and we're going to have a repeat of the whole day brought to us by the Absolute team on the 10 by 10 concrete wall. So there'll be the whole comp on the giant wall, in everybody looking giant, as we see the man himself.
Victory lap there.
Victory
from
lap.
The surfer in pink, Gary Thatcher.
Gary Thatcher.
Stoked for him, mate. And yeah, the victory number 3 for Gaz. Stoked for you, mate. Legend.
All right, so we see the rider in pink, Gary Thatcher, 2023 Lindsay Connolly Memorial winner, just doing his victory lap before, and he'll be coming in to pick up the Perpetual Trophy, and that'll be the end of today. So thank you to everyone in the live stream land for joining us today. Been a good day of competition. Back-to-back champion Gary is now triple winner of this event, so he's well and truly notched himself into the history books as the man to beat in this event. As we see Stevie run down with the Perpetual Trophy to congratulate Gary on yet another win. And as we said before, he gets carried off the beach on the usual chair carrying thing, which I think we said the reason why that comes in is because the guys surf so much that when they get to the end of the heat, end of the final, end of the day, it becomes too hard to walk up the beach properly. So we think that might be why the chair was created, to carry the guys off the beach. But that wraps up the 2023 Lindsay Connolly Memorial, with Gary Thatcher winning ahead of Chris Clarkson from Ballina. So thank you everyone in the live stream land for joining us, and if you're coming to the presentations, we'll see you at the Black Flag Brewery at Coolum. Otherwise, we'll see you in the waves. Walkway to the competitors area here at Ann Street Reef. And we'd like to once again thank all you